What's up? I'm EmEz, and while I'm based in New York City at Power 105.1, I'm a Jersey kid through and through. I mean, Jersey's the place where I found the inspiration for my career. Growing up in a West Indian household, hip-hop wasn't the first music I was introduced to. But when I did find hip-hop, it was a life changer. It changed my world. It changed my dress, it changed my walk, it changed my talk, it changed everything. I never really wanted to be a rapper or a singer, but I could talk to anyone about anything for as long as they wanted. So interviewing was gonna be my passion. I love music, the harmony, the beats, the lyrics, how it made you feel, and all of that just added to my love of the culture. And being introduced to radio personalities like Ed Lover and Angie Martinez further solidified that being on the radio as a radio personality was something that I needed to be. My impact would be the interviews I leave behind, finding excellence in artists before the masses could find it. My vision, my ear, and my helping hand will precede me, and I'm cool with that. And that's how I team up for excellence. You're tuned in to the Sitdown Live with EmEz each and every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:15.
And we back at it again. Happy Thursday night to everybody. It's the Sitdown. It's your guy EmEz. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, do me that favor, help your brother out, do all that good stuff. Now, tonight we have a special guest. I told you this month it was going to be all about the Haitians. Happy Haitian Heritage Month to everybody watching and everybody that will be tuned in. I have the beautiful, the talented, the hilarious, the mean, the crazy, Jessie Woo. Bring him in. Let's start.
Yo, sister!
Yeah, my sister. How have you been, miss?
I'm good, man. Just surviving, you know? Shit. What a year.
Yes. From
What
the pandemic to everything you've been doing, how have you been holding up?
Man, I'm just here. I'm just calm. And now I'm good, man. Like, God is good, you know. Shoot. It's just been a year, huh? But I mean, a lot of things have changed for me in the last year. You know, we went through the panoramic. When the panoramic first started, I was still up north. I was actually in Jersey, and now I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah, talk to me about the move. Why the move happened, and how has the transition been?
The move happened because, you know, unfortunately, because of the panoramic, a lot of production stopped. And, you know, I was doing a lot of things like at Viacom. I actually had 2 shows that I was supposed to start hosting at BET. One was at BET, one was somewhere else. But then, you know, the panoramic happened and boom, no more show. Boom. Point fini. Fini. And so, and then, you know, like up north, it was just really depressing. Like the pandemic up there, it was bad. Like there was really nothing for me to do. So I would just look online. I'm seeing everybody in Atlanta living their best life. And I was coming to Atlanta occasionally to record music. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just move down there and see what happens. A lot of production was moving to Atlanta from New York and LA. So I was like, all right, let me just see what's going on in the Peach City, the Peach State, and I'll just see what happens. And I've been here for 6 months, and a lot has happened for me. So I'm in a good place.
Are you enjoying it?
I mean, you know, Atlanta is very, it's a very interesting place. I'm enjoying working though. Like I'm a workhorse. I love to work. I love opportunities. Like any opportunities I get to work, especially with my talent, I love it. But child, dating here is ghetto. It's ghetto.
I mean, I heard it's slim pickings for women out there because 1 out of every 3 guys, you know.
Yeah, well, that too. And then, you know, the guys here are messy. They're just as messy as the women's. The Nigerian men down here, they got all the women fighting. The girls are fighting. It's a
Why
lot.
for the Nigerians? Why for the Nigerians especially? Why?
Yo, because they run this. They run it here. Like they're the ones with. Anytime you hear a man, somebody talking about getting with a dude with a bag, 9 times out of 10, he Nigerian. 9 times out of 10, he Nigerian. He got a bag. He owning something. He owning a club. He owning a gas station. He in the oil. Like he just the Nigerians here. They ain't playing no games. So the girls out here, they will fight you over these Nigerian men. Like it is a mess.
Okay, you made a comment. You posted something about why do black men hate black women? Why would you say something like that?
Oh my God. You're talking about the you talking about the Kevin Samuels video. I did that on
Yes,
YouTube and
yes. Talk.
I
Why
did
do you
that on
think this?
YouTube and it's honestly, I didn't even realize it was going viral until people started messaging it to me. Cause one thing I did recently on my Instagram, I did it to where if I don't follow you, you can't tag me. I love that feature. I love it. I love it. It's enhanced my experience because people will tag you all day in foolishness. People will, it's just stupid. But anyway, I mean, listen, it was a video that I did about not only Kevin Samuels, but just a lot of content that's coming out lately. It just seems like a lot of these men are obsessed with humbling black women, with rating our looks, like just saying a whole bunch of things. And I don't see a lot of content coming from these men that are curating this dating advice where it's uplifting to black women. Like usually, like Black women literally just saved the Democratic Party. Black women are the reason why Georgia just turned blue. Black women are always at the front lines of every social injustice movement. Like black women, we do a lot. We give birth to you, mans. Like we take care of you. We pass around y'all mixtape. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all when y'all hairline is uneven, and when you got that damn beer belly, we ain't out here dragging y'all. So I just feel like a lot of the content is not necessarily positive when it comes to black women. And I just feel like a lot of men project a lot of their self-hate towards black women. I don't see the white men when they're doing their content when it comes to dating. I don't see them saying, oh, well, white women this, white women that. They don't do that. You only see that from the black males that are giving dating advice. So I'm not here for it, and I don't understand.
Okay, well, as a person that's totally against the Kevin Samuels type of movement, I love black women. I love them to death. I love them. I'm with an Afro Latina. I love her to death. I've had black
You
children.
better.
I love them. I have black mama. I love black women. I swear to God.
You better. I mean,
Just want
look,
to make
I
sure.
mean, just think about it. As a black man, just take a moment and just think about the sacrifices your mom made and all the women in your life made. We're already disenfranchised. We already have so many things that go against us as black women. We're literally the last in line for things, like everything. But yet we give so much to our communities and our country. So the least men can do is just show us a little bit of love and just a little bit of respect.
Amen to that. Amen to that. As a black man, I will apologize on behalf of black men because that is definitely something that we can do more of. Absolutely.
Thank you.
How do you feel about dating outside your race?
I mean, I don't really do pink penis. You know what I'm saying? I don't like raw chicken. I could do raw sushi. I mean, I like sushi. So, I mean, I could go a little Asian. I don't know. Whatever God has in store for me. I've always dreamt about having a black husband. Like, that's always been my dream. My dream is to have a black husband.
So you
Black.
what Nigerian men?
I mean, but I don't feel like that's dating outside your race. I feel like that's like dating
Outside your culture, rather. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I would love to, whether he's African, Haitian, Jamaican, like I'm all for it. I would love to I feel like, and I don't want to offend people with, pink fingers.
Everything offends everybody. Don't worry
I
about
know. I feel like I would just want to give my all to try to date a black man and to build a life with a black man first. If you see me dating someone outside of my race, just know I really, really tried, and that just wasn't God's work for my life.
I don't know why I'm laughing. He said, I really, really tried. Okay, I get it.
I tried.
Okay, so off the Kevin Samuel stuff. So you moved down to do some music. Talk to me about the music. I seen Laid Up is supposed to drop soon. What's going on with that?
Yeah, so I had dropped it, then I took it off. I'm re-dropping it because I was changing my name. But I said, you know what, I'm going to keep my name because so many people already...
Stop right there. Huh? Stop right there. You were going to change your name to what?
Jessica Fire. But then, like, people were like, girl, that sounds so... They're like, it's cool, but it sounds Caucasian.
Oh, yeah. I can see. It sounds like a superhero.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll use Jessica Fire like for my acting name or something. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm gonna keep it as Jessie. Laid Up is a song that I did with this producer named SK. He's really, really dope. He's here in Atlanta. We have a lot of dope records that we did together that are coming out. And so Laid Up is gonna come out actually tonight at midnight. So you caught me on a good time tonight at midnight.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it'll be back up.
Okay.
And then I have something special that I'm dropping for Haitian Flag Day, which is next week. I'm actually recording the performance for it tomorrow. So then I'm going to just be dropping more music at the end of June. So I look forward to dropping another EP for the summertime.
Dope. So now, how has the music changed with what you were doing before?
Oh,
Because
my
now
God.
you're in a different place physically, like you're in Atlanta now. Like how has music changed for you?
Oh, it's changed. It's going in a way better direction. Like, I think that when people hear me this time, they'll hear more singing, even though, you know, I'm a singer, but I feel like they'll hear my vocals stretch more. And you're definitely going to hear more Caribbean sounds. I feel like, you know, with Vacation, it was so Haitian. It was so like compa infused, but I feel like going into this new music is going to be just Caribbean. Like, I really, really love Caribbean music in general. I mean, this might offend a lot of Haitians, but my favorite genre of music from the Caribbean is actually soca music. I love soca music, and I would love to do like at least one soca song. Like, I would love it. I love the feeling that it gives me. You know, all of us like reggae, you know, compa, of course. And then, I mean, I even want to go on. Oh, recently I did a song with D Black, who is an artist from Ghana. He has his album.
African men's is you.
We did a song together, and it's actually dope as hell. So I cannot wait for us to get together and record the video for that. It's really dope. So I definitely want to also hop into that lane too. Like, let me get a little Afro beats going on over here. So yeah, I feel like the music is it's more musical. There's more musicality to it. I love it.
Okay. Since we're talking about the Caribbean, when was the last time you went to Haiti, and how often do you go?
2019, when I shot Vacation.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go. Literally, I was planning on doing like a sister trip for last year, and then the pandemic hit. Literally, I wanted to do like I wanted to do a whole sister retreat.
I'm sending my wife with you.
Yes,
watch her. Okay.
I wanted to take everybody to the north, to Okap, to where we're staying.
Ooh, okay.
And I also want us to take the hike up to the Citadel. I just felt like when I went there and I shot the video for Vacation, I'm just getting chills just thinking about it. But there's just something like spiritual about the Citadel, knowing that like.
Amazing.
Yeah, like there was a king that
Haiti, like you said, it just gives you a spiritual tingling.
I just get tingly. I get so tingly. It's like you know, we had a king. We're the only people who had a king in the Caribbean. Like, only Christophe was our king. And the Citadel was where he lived. So, you know, I wanted us to take that hike up there. And there's still so many artifacts. What do you call that? There's so many things that are still there. The missiles, the weapons that were used, you know, and during the battles, and like you get to
all that.
Yeah. So I mean, I really want to do that one day. You know, as the world still gets safer and safer, I still want to do that. But yeah, that was the last time I've been there. So hopefully I get to go soon. You know, there's so many things happening down there. I feel like going down there to go vacation or to like sightsee, that's just not what I want to do. No. I want to go down there and like, you know, if I'm not going down there to speak to the government, or, you know, even when I went and shot the video, I had so many talks with the government officials that were there trying to do certain things, and those things didn't come to pass. You know, you realize a lot of people don't really care about the people. They just care about sucking whatever they can, you know, dry out of the country. I remember I was trying to get like supplies to kids, and I wanted to physically go there with all the supplies. And they're like, no, just send their money. And I was like, I ain't sending no money, honey. Y'all, I seen what y'all did with the Red Cross. No, I ain't sending nothing. Okay. So yeah, so I definitely want to go back. When I go back, I want to be on my philanthropist, stuff, vibes, and make sure that I'm using my platform to help the kids. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Before we leave the Haiti topic, what is your favorite Haitian dish?
Legume.
See, yes.
Legume, Dewey Blanc, sauce with some butter on the side. Any Haitian that does not make legume their number one choice, I can't vibe with you. I can't.
No. You can't do that because griots a close number 2, bro. Griot with pickles is a close number 2.
It's a close number 2, but I feel like griot is like hamburgers. Like the thing is, not saying that it's easy to make griot, because I've been making griot lately and it's very hard to make it good. But I feel like griot is so common. Like you can get griot anywhere, and it's really hard to mess up griot. But legume, snapper, you know what I mean? Like the elite dishes, those are harder to make. So
what about a good maïmoule à sauce pois?
I hate my moulin. Oh my God. What? I know. Does that take my Haitian card away?
Oh, that broke my heart, God.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Last question before we leave Haiti. Do you put your beans on the rice or on the side?
Nah, on the rice, man. Come on, you gotta mix it. Now, listen, I'm gonna take a picture of it when the beans are still on the side. But once I upload my picture, honey, we're going to mix it in.
Come on.
We got to blast it.
You understand? See, Jessie Woo, listen. All right. I got some more questions I want to get to you, but I got to pay some bills real quick. Let me get some commercials in, then we'll come right back. And then I want to talk to you more about the music. I want to talk to you about the breast surgery, why you felt you had to get it done, and why you had to share. We're going to talk about all that, all right?
Okay.
All right, let's pay some bills. We'll be right back with Jessie Woo to Sitdown.
Beginning my first year of college definitely wasn't easy, especially when it came to money. Luckily, I found the Blender platform. I was able to create an interest-free private borrowing account with my family. They were able to fund my account with money whenever I requested it. Withdrawals were easy. Having that safety net credit line definitely took the fear out of being far away from home. Try the Blender platform. Maybe it can help you too.
The Blender platform. Power to your wallet.
And we're back. It's a sit down with your guy, EmEz. Listen, if I run off, it's because my wife is about to give birth. Okay, so I apologize in advance. Let's bring Jessie Woo in the building.
She's about to give birth.
She's due the 18th, but she's sitting here talking about it hurts. Tonight might be the night, so we gonna see.
Congratulations!
Yes, thank you. But it's not about me. It's about you tonight. Let's get back to Jessie.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Before we left, I was talking about the breast surgery. Why did you feel you needed to get it done, and why did you feel you needed to share the process with everybody?
Well, I've always wanted some titties. Titties is not something that the Lord blessed me with when He created me. I always wanted titties, but I always wanted to make sure I wanted it for the right reasons, not because I was insecure or not because I was trying to get men. I just wanted to make sure I was getting it for the right reasons. And, you know, like, shit, like, I'm 30, like, okay, now, like, I know who I am. Like, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm from. Like, you know, I have self-esteem. I'm confident in myself. And I just felt like it was a good time to do it. Dr. Altman is a doctor that I met 3 years ago. So the reason why I shared it is because a lot of y'all be going to people who be botching y'all bodies. A lot of women's y'all titties is looking like boxes. It's y'all titties. It's not giving titty. It's giving lunchbox. It's giving stiff. It's not giving. So I wanted to make sure that I shared my process. No, seriously. And you know what's so crazy? During the pandemic, plastic surgery became such a big thing, to the point where a lot of plastic surgery spots, they're turning into like sweatshops. I know someone who went to get her breast done. Her surgery time was at 10 a.m. She didn't go under the knife until after 11 p.m.
Why?
Okay. Because they're becoming sweatshops, and a lot of these doctors, they're not following the rules. They're not following rules and regulations. You know, first of all, when you go to get your breast done, you shouldn't be seeing a bunch of women in the waiting room. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't be standing in line waiting to get seen. You know, before you have surgery, you have to fast. You have to fast. Mm-hmm. So for her to literally, she went more than 24 hours without food.
Damn.
To get her breast done.
Get her breast done.
Right. So
line at a fast food restaurant type shit.
Literally. So that's why I was like, I want to show the process, because I want the girls who follow me to know this is how it's supposed to go. You should be going to someone who's booked, who's extremely booked. You shouldn't be making an appointment to get your titties done like next month. Like that's not how it works. You know what I mean? It takes time. You need to get to know who you're going to. So that's why I wanted to share that process. And I want to let people know it's not as easy as it looks. A lot of people lied to me and told me it was going to be easy. Child, these titties almost took me out of this world, but I'm really, really happy.
I was following the whole process. You was crying every morning. You was talking about how I understand. Why would you do that to yourself?
It was a lot.
How did your family feel when you decided?
I didn't tell them. I didn't tell them. My mom didn't know until after I got out of surgery.
Oh, no.
She was pissed. She was pissed. She was pissed off. What? Yeah, she was mad, child. Mama was, Sodimla. You know, she's a nurse. So she has all these different things, she's thinking about all these, medical, conditions that could have happened to me and everything. You know, she was really pissed, but I didn't want to hear her tell me no, or tell me, I just didn't want to hear it, Yeah, but once she saw it, she was like, okay, at least you didn't go crazy. Cause there's some girls, I didn't have anything at first. I didn't have nothing. My titties was like a table, as flat as your refrigerator front. It was flat. Okay. Literally. So my mom was like, okay, that's great. You didn't do too much. So she's happy. She's happy about the fact that I didn't go crazy.
Okay. Well, as long as mama's good, that's all that matters. Because if mama would have had a problem with it,
yeah, she was pissed. She was pissed at first, but she's okay now.
Okay. So now talk to me about the podcast, Brownies in the City. I see this is something that you're doing now. How's that been?
It's canceled.
What? What? When did this happen?
I canceled it 2 weeks ago.
Why?
So, I mean, it was doing really, really good, but I was doing all the work. It's hard to, you see all the podcast drama that be going on. I was doing all the work. And when I was trying to go back and okay, we need a contract so people understand what they're doing. And if you don't want to do all the work, then you're not going to get equal amounts of the money that's coming in. They didn't want to do that. So then it was just, all the work was falling on me. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm done. Another reason is because I can always start another one. And I actually am in the process of starting another one. So that's going to come soon. I actually think it'll be way better. But then also I have other things that I just have to do. Like, I told you, being in Atlanta, like I'm doing a lot of auditioning. I'm doing a lot of things. Just today, I got news that I got signed to an agency. Like, well, they're about to sign. They're sending me the paperwork. So thank you. Like, and this is the agency I auditioned for months ago, and they didn't take me. And so, I stayed persistent. I did what I was supposed to do. So now they signed me. So, that's my next goal. So I can't work with people if all the work is going to fall on me, because I have other things. And then I have another piece of news I haven't told anybody, but
breaking news.
But I'm heading to California for a month to go shoot Wild 'N Out. I'm going to be a cast member on Wild 'N Out.
Oh, okay.
So, thank you. So like, I can't do all the work. I have to work with people who understand that you have to chip in and play your part. And when you play your part, that's going to help us get further faster.
Jessie Woo is out here working, y'all. Yes. That's my sister. Getting that work, getting that bag. All right, before I let you go, name one thing you've learned about yourself during the Panorama.
Man, the panoramic. Oh, what's one thing that I learned? I'm a fighter. I mean, I always knew that, but I fought even harder during the pandemic. A lot of people didn't know this, but like for most of the panoramic last year, I was legally getting off of my label. Like, I was in the fight of my life trying to get off that label. And, then coming here and fighting for auditions and fighting to get to an agency, and like the acting world is a whole beast. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak at all. So I mean, I definitely feel like I'm a fighter, but I think that comes with just being Haitian. Sometimes I just think of myself and I'm just like, man, I'm really my ancestors' child. Like, when it comes to doors, I really be just kicking doors down. I'm gonna be loud about it. I'm not gonna leave silently. Like, I don't take no for an answer. Like, I'm just very persistent and I fight for, I don't, anything that I have in my life, I've never gotten easy. I've always had to fight for it. And that's why I'm so vocal about certain things and I'm so persistent, because I know what it's like to fight for what you believe in. And when you fight and you get it, like, oh my gosh, it makes it 10 times better. So I'm definitely a fighter.
Jessie, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Our conversations are always amazing. Give me one thing that I want you to affirm, something that you want in your life right now for everybody. Give me one after. So we can look back on this in a couple months and be like, see, there you go. This was the moment you put it into the air. Give me something.
I want to be the next Whoopi Goldberg. I want to be an EGOT. I want to be an EGOT. So an EGOT is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. That's a big dream. But I think it's possible.
No dream is too big. You're good. If that's what you want, we put it in the air from your mouth.
Putting it in the air. I want to be an EGOT.
Listen, let them know how to follow you, how to help you make this EGOT dream happen.
Yes, follow me on all social media platforms, the Jessie Woo, TheJessieWoo on all social media platforms. And make sure that you get laid up. It comes out tonight at midnight. I'm gonna send you that. So you can get that.
I was about to say, don't make me not have that. I need that.
I'm gonna send you that, and I'm gonna send you the other stuff too.
Got you, Jessie. It was a pleasure as always, man.
Thanks for having me.
Likewise, Mama. Have a good night. I love you. Have a good one.
Love you too, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you. She hasn't given birth yet. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessie Woo. She's a great person. She's a lovely spirit, lovely energy. First time I met her, it was at an album release party a couple years back. She was an amazing person back then. Make sure you follow Jessie, be a part of what she's doing, help her be that EGOT that she dreams to be. And everyone that's still watching, thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. It helps me get all the algorithms situated and all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday, unless Jasmine decides to give birth then. And then I'll see you when I see you. Peace and love. I love y'all. Be safe. Love one another. And I'll catch y'all on Tuesday.
You're tuned in to the Sit Down Live with EmEz each and every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:15.